I mean, this beast has stopped at nothing to see that every one of his opponents leaves the ring in much worse shape than when he came in it.
What do you think about Bray Wyatt?
A ton of talent, a ton of ability. Certainly someone to keep an eye on.
Ow! Ooh.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Well, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt. Man, Chris Jericho, what offense! Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. You know, Luke Harper enjoys inflicting more pain on a superstar the more the crowd cheers for him. Harper's gone after Daniel Bryan, John Cena, and I have a feeling things are going to get a lot worse around here. Man, Chris Jericho, what offense! Look out below! Look out!
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Hey, so effective.
Talk about a target. The largest bullseye is always in someone's back.
Yeah, that's bad.
John Cena with the offense.
Well, we're on the move here. Boy, he just got laid out. Oh, man, you take a shot like that, and you feel it for weeks. Oh, man, targeting the ribs and the lower back. That just takes all of the power out of him. Look at him unloading with the Taz press.
If a superstar does not think they need a plan to take the fight to Bray Wyatt, my advice is to get your head examined. Wyatt even suggests to his opponents, run. The biggest strategy is to stay mentally strong. Do not allow this man, Bray Wyatt, to enter your mind and your thoughts, because in the end, that might be the one thing you have left.
Michael, the way you've been talking about Bray Wyatt, you're starting to scare me. For an opponent of Bray Wyatt, keeping a clear mind is definitely important. What's also important is not allowing him to unleash an attack with move after devastating move.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating. Oh, that can't feel good. Wow, if he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
The strategy for an opponent of Bray Wyatt, King, has to be to try to keep him off balance, to try and keep the master of mind games, Bray Wyatt, guessing. Then you may have a chance of leaving and still retain the use of all your limbs.
That must have caused major damage.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. Nothing good is going to happen out here on the floor. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Nice move.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
You think? He seems to use it often enough. I have to tell you, Cole, I would need to think long and hard for a plan if I was heading into the ring to face Bray Wyatt. If a WWE superstar wants to stay a WWE superstar, you have to keep a clear head. Watch out for his string of power moves, and always look over your shoulder. You don't know just who's around the corner.
Look at Barrett here.
It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end. Uh-oh, climbing the turnbuckle.
That wild strike found nothing but empty.
Ah! Chris Jericho likes to say he's the best in the world at what he does. And with offense like that, it's hard to argue with him. He's in full-on attack mode now. Oh! Oh, nice counter.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Wow, what a shot. Talk about battering someone. If there are many more of those, don't worry about the outcome of the match. Worry if we get a stretcher out here.
One of the most bitter conflicts in WWE began relatively early in Sheamus' career, and that was his war with the game, Triple H. What started at 2010's Elimination Chamber carried through to Raw, WrestleMania, and a street fight at Extreme Rules.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing. Oh, that might have realigned the spine. permanently. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. He wants this battle decided inside the ring.
And that's why he's such a great athlete, such an important superstar. King, I know you've seen your share of fierce rivalries. Heck, during Sheamus' early days, he even attacked you in the broadcast booth. But the level of combat with Triple H went so far that the game was out of action for almost a year following their street fight at Extreme Rules.
How about you're right? In the days of competition, championships and so on, things definitely get heated. But when that turns into someone becoming seriously injured, or worse, their careers getting ended, that's when you know it's gone to a completely different level.
End of story. This one's over. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there. Uh-oh. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
What happened to you? You used to love being outside the ring. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing.
I'm not sure if I've ever experienced an eerie silence that falls over an entire arena like I do when Bray Wyatt announces he's here. Even in darkness, you can see the whites of people's eyes and the audience fixated on Bray Wyatt and frightened beyond explanation at what he's going to do.